we're going to be continuing on with probability. And remember, this is part of lesson 2 to do with arrays and tree diagrams. Now, in this example, we'll be constructing a tree diagram and an array, but we're going to be showing a situation which is called without replacement. Okay, without replacement. So I'll just highlight this bit here. And so that basically means I take something out and I'm not going to put it back. Okay, so I'm not putting an object back. So here we go. 2 people are selected at random without replacement from a group of 3. So maybe they're choosing a sports team and it's out of 3 people and they're just trying to choose 2. So those people are Annabelle A, Brody B, and Chris C. List all the possible outcomes for the selection using a tree diagram. We're also going to be using an array as well. So here we go. First one, I'm going to use an array. So let's think about the people. We've got draw number 1. So this is someone getting drawn out or chosen first. In fact, I'll change it to chosen first. So let's think about the people. You've got Annabelle, Brody, and Chris. Then down here, you've got chosen second. And we've got Annabelle, Brody, and Chris. Okay, now we're just going to make this into a table. Like that. Okay, now this is our array, remember, or table. And we're going to now show the possible outcomes, all the possible outcomes called the sample space. So here we go. Now, if I chose Annabelle first in my group, then it doesn't make any sense to choose Annabelle again because she's already chosen in the group. Now, what we do is we draw a dash there to say this isn't possible, it doesn't make any sense. So we can continue on and let's say we choose Annabelle first. What else is possible? We've got Annabelle Brody or Annabelle Chris. Okay, now we're going to keep going with this. Brody, Annabelle, we can't choose Brody, that doesn't make any sense. And then Brody, Chris. Keep going. Chris, Annabelle, Chris, Brody, and we can't choose Chris. So what we have there is we've just drawn our array or table to show this information. We can also do this using a tree diagram. So let's have a go at this. First one, you've got 3 possible people to start off with. Annabelle, Brody, and Chris. And this is being chosen first. Now, let's draw our branches out. Now let's consider how many branches we need to draw for each person. Annabelle, there's only 2 people left. So we're going to draw a branch of 2, 2, and 2. So this is chosen second. You've got Brody, Chris. If we have chosen Brody, the only people left is Annabelle and Chris. And if we choose Chris, the only people left is going to be Annabelle and Brody. Then afterwards, we put all the possible outcomes. AB, AC, BA, BC, CA, and CB. Now that we've done that, we can answer our questions. So B says, find the probability that the selection will contain Annabelle and Brody. So that means they both need to be there. When you see that word and, think both. So what's a situation where we have both Annabelle and Brody? Let's have a look and highlight in yellow. Here we go, here's one, Annabelle and Brody. Annabelle and Brody. There's no other situations that have them both, so we can say that it's 2 out of how many possible outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can also say there's a 1/3 chance of that happening. Okay, just simplifying. Next, part 2. What's the probability that it has just Chris? So we're just looking for a C. Let's highlight in green. Oh, and I should mention Annabelle Brody and Annabelle Brody if we want to use our tree diagram instead. What's the probability of drawing Chris? Let's have a look, and I'll go in green. Well, here's one with Chris, here's one with Chris, here's one with Chris, and here's one with Chris. And we can always go over here as well. All of these have a Chris in the team. So in green, we can see that it's going to be 4 out of 6, or if we simplify, 2/3. The last one is 3. What's the probability of Chris or Brody? Now, or means one, either one, I should say, or both. So we just after people that just have Chris in it, or Brody, or both. The situations all count when we're thinking of the word or. So in red, I'm going to go over and have a look at these. I might try a different color because red's not the best. Blue. Let's just go blue. Okay, so here we go. So let's have a look at the situations. Chris or Brody? Well, this one has Chris in it, and so does this one. So we're going to select those two. They all have Chris in the team. Brody. Doesn't matter the other ones. We got Brody and Annabelle, Brody and Chris there. And over in here, if we do choose Annabelle, we need to choose either Chris or Brody. So we can see here that every single situation has either Chris or Brody in them. Okay, they have to be selected. So we say the probability of this happening is going to be 6 out of 6, or you can say 1. What I'd like you to do now is, have you got the your turns? It's still with lollipops, and the question goes like this. 2 lollipops are selected at random without replacement from a group of 3. Strawberry being S, grape being G, and cola being C. List all the possible outcomes for the selection using a tree diagram. Have got that question there, and I also want you to practice using an array as well. When you think you've got it, unpause the video and see if you've got the answer correct. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go through the answers now. So we're going to start off by drawing our array. So we've got 2 lollipops. Okay, first outcome, so chosen first and chosen second. And then our flavors are strawberry, grape, cola, strawberry, grape, cola. Okay, now let's fill it in. SS, not possible, because it's without replacement. So we're just going to draw dashes here. We can't have those. GS, CS, SG, SC, GC, and CG. So that's us as an array. Give yourself 3 marks if you got that one there. The next is going to be a tree diagram. So here we go. You should have S, G, and C as the first draw. Then the next, G or C, S or C, S or G. The possible outcomes are SG, SC, GS, GC, CS, and CG. So if you give yourself 3 marks, if you got that too. We're next going to find the probabilities. Find the probability that will contain strawberry or cola. Now this one here, it's either strawberry or cola, so we're looking at all possible situations that have a strawberry or cola. Now I'm going to look down this list over here, which I'm going to highlight in green, and have a look. And just tick off all the ones that have either a strawberry or a cola. Yes, 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 yes. So we can see that the answer here is going to be 6 out of 6 or 1. What's the probability that the selection has grape? So let's go through this one, and I'm going to go on blue. This one has grape, this one has grape, this one has grape, and this one has grape. So 4 out of 6 or 2/3. Now you can do the same thing over here, as they're just different ways of showing the same information. The last one, part 3, is grape or cola. Oh, apologies, I misread a word there. and it said strawberries and cola. Okay, so I'll just have to correct that. Now, strawberries and cola has to be both. So what are we looking for there? We're looking for strawberries and cola, cola and strawberries. So that one's going to be 2 out of 6 or 1/3. Apologies for that. Because this next one, or, is going to be all of them. All of them have either grape or cola. So this one's going to be 6 out of 6 or 1. Hopefully you got those questions correct, and well done. There'll be a bit of homework posted now, just some questions to practice on this kind of stuff, just to make sure that you're sharp at it. Thanks very much, and hopefully this video was useful.